I'm still Kevin Pereira. Good to see you. Yep, thank you. Candace is organizing Occupy Cabo. So joining me again today, the lovely, the talented Miss Grace Helbig.
I can't get enough.
Close.
I can't get
So
enough. It's too fun here. We're coming to you live from the G4 Studios in Los Angeles.
That is the truth. On the show today, Neil McDonough.
Woo!
The guy who plays Captain America's right-hand man, S.H.I.E.L.D. agent Dum Dugan.
Oh, yeah.
We'll get some details, by the way, on a new Nick Fury film.
Oh, my gosh.
He's going to spoil the whole thing. He's got the script. He's going to read it to us, one page at a time.
Oh, this is going to be fun.
Interior. I'm fired. Then Chris Hardwick takes the blur out of your photos with today's Gadget Prawn. It's the new Canon PowerShot. It shoots.
I want this camera so bad. I want it in my possession. So, I'm a girl that wants things. Plus, Adam Sessler has great news for the unemployed. Battlefield 3 is here.
Hooray!
And bad news for the unemployed. The game might be worth buying new hardware.
Oh.
And Weston Scott runs an obstacle course while being chased by zombies. Whoa, that's cool. Look at that stuff. Look at those guys. And those guys are doing it, and they're doing it.
If you love it in a little box, wait till you see it full screen.
Oh my gosh.
It's even bigger.
Whoa. It's the scariest athletic event around, Baltimore's Run for Your Life. And according to Fromers, you really haven't visited B-More until you've run from someone trying to kill you.
That's very true. Hey, I'm sorry, it's time for a web exam, everybody.
Turn to the left and cough.
It's a very tall man whose testicles you were checking just then.
Yeah, well, I'm a tall girl. I like to date men that are taller than me. And before I date them, I greet them.
Yes, that's the proper way.
Yeah. Meet a kid that's going to be a big star.
Yeah, here he is meeting his first fan.
1, 2, 3.
Hold on, this is one of those videos that really makes you think. Because, I mean, the family's having fun, right? Despite obvious economic hardships, as indicated by the international symbol of decline, the air mattress.
Oh my gosh, but it's just so practical.
True.
And then the embodiment of a bright idea, the light bulb, is smashed against the young man's head. They're the modern de-evolution of the Cratchit family.
The who?
Look it up. It's a free book.
Okay. I also, I like the part where he flew up into the sky and smashed his face on the ceiling. He probably got hurt. Face is all busted up now. No one likes him anymore.
He's from a family of not smart people.
Yeah.
And number
funny.
4 is the return of Chuck Testa, the internet's most famous taxidermist, and also, at the same time, MC Hammer's classic 90s ode to looking with your eyes and not with your hands. You can't touch this.
No, you can't. Time for the remix!
Chuck Testa. Chuck Testa. Chuck Testa. No. Chuck Testa. No. You probably thought this deer was alive. No. They're dead. You probably thought this coyote was alive. No. They're not. Chuck Testa.
Wow.
Right? Yeah. Those animals used to have souls. That's
Yeah.
what makes it even more entertaining.
Gosh.
I suppose putting Chuck Testa in anything can make it instantly creepier, right?
Really?
Yeah.
You don't think it has anything to do with dead animals stuffed with cotton and formaldehyde?
Nope.
Chuck Testa.
Oh, that hits me in the heart.
Did it. We did it.
I like him.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Kind of guy that you date,
He's got a career.
right?
That's Chuck Testes.
Oh, hey. Easy now. Easy.
Sorry,
Chuck's the kind of guy you gotta wine and dine. You gotta say nice things about his stuffed animals on his wall before you
true.
go grabbing for the jewels.
Okay. Noted.
Thank you. He's a gentleman. And at number 3 today, we have bizarre video by Vimeo user Caviar, set to the bouncy tune Big Bad Wolf by Duck Sauce. Duck Sauce fans? Of course. I have to warn you, though, and sincerely, this video is disturbing.
The Big Bad Wolf.
Done.
What?
Sign me up.
What do you call that thing when you're disturbed but also aroused?
Wednesday. Call it Wednesday.
Classic.
Thank you.
Classic you. Our number 2 video is from our favorite gun-wielding Russian, FPS Russia. Yay!
Today, he's introducing giant jugs of Kool-Aid and trees to a 50 caliber machine gun loaded with incendiary rounds.
Okay, so we got our M50 here, and the first thing we've got to do is destroy a huge pile of Kool-Aid. Everyone gets mad when I shoot beer, so we switch to Kool-Aid. I forgot to mention, that was explosive Kool-Aid. This is taking forever. I've got an idea.
Simply amazing that I cannot bring nail clippers on a plane.
Use nail clippers?
Yeah. Gotta keep these bad boys trim. Don't want to hurt the ladies on the internet.
Whoa. Whoa.
Never touched a real one. It's true. Hey, those... What a script. Still ahead. Parkour meet gravity. Gravity meet parkour. You guys are gonna love each other.
And the greatest free-running fail of all in our number 1 ATM.
Parkour, never a good idea. Stop it.
Just stop it. And if you don't believe us, just ask this guy.
It takes a lot to get a sympathy pain or any sort of movement out of everybody here. Was what everybody did. But don't worry, this story has a happy ending because he gets all the good parking spots now. Oh. Okay, what was that for, Grace?
I just want to remember this moment, Kevin. This is my last number 1 around the net during the last week of October in 2011.
No, that's sweet, but are you scrapbooking right now in the middle
Yes,
of
of course. This is how I store all of my cherished memories. Here, look, I'll show you.
No,
I said I will show you. Okay, I've already pre-scanned them so that everyone can see them.
Oh, that was nice.
Look, this, I always remember our turn as the experimental jazz combo.
Yeah, that was on Monday. Yeah.
And the time when Kevin's musical choice made me throw up on set. Oh, so many memes. Oh, and look, this is when I met George Clooney. He's so dreamy and down to earth, and his shoulders are like, he does push-ups. And you know, the biggest bummer of all, I'm still showing you.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
I didn't get to meet Ryan Seacrest, but I did get to use his can. Yeah. Oh my gosh, it was really special. And one of the best things about doing Attack the Show, I will say, is that it still gives me time to take care of personal business.
Wait, when was this? What?
Oh my God, that's from my future scrapbook. You're not supposed to see that, silly. Stop peeking.
What was that photo?
To get your daily viral fix and to check out all of the viral videos they have to offer, go to G4TV.com/aroundthenet. Stab.
What do you mean stab? What was that photo?
Blurry photos, or as I call them, my art.
Looking to shoot high-quality pictures both up close and really far away without carrying a bag of lenses? Well, the Canon PowerShot SX40 may be the camera for you. Shooting is easier than ever with its built-in 35x zoom lens, which is both fast and quiet because it's equipped with ultrasonic and voice coil motors. A 12.1 megapixel sensor and Canon's Digic 5 image processor makes your images blur-free. There's also a dedicated movie button that lets you shoot 1080p full HD video with stereo sound. You can make the Canon PowerShot SX40 HS yours for $429.
Welcome back, Chris Hardwick. Oh yeah.
Hi guys. I'm wearing makeup. You can chew on my face.
Oh, but it sits so nicely on your skin.
Oh, so tell me more. Let's talk about the PowerShot.
Let's talk about this. Okay, the PowerShot SX40 is the latest super zoom point and shoot from Canon.
Are you okay? Your hand seems a little flimsy there.
Now, this is how I show off gadgets.
Oh, sure.
I could have been a Barker Beauty.
Are you okay? Do you smell toast?
What?
No, you're fine. Here, I'll just hold up this side. All right.
I don't have health insurance. Someone fix me.
Oh, yay, America!
I'm gonna go. Speaking of this thing, it comes packed in a body that's only slightly smaller than a DSLR. What did you think of the design?
I actually like the design. It's compact. It's a very powerful camera. The design is pretty standard, lighter than you'd expect because the lens is built in. The button layout is pretty standard in that there are buttons on the camera, which is nice. One thing I found to be slightly problematic was that the function wheel has no tactile feedback on it, so it kind of just spins in place without clicking. It's a minor gripe. The color temperature through the viewfinder is noticeably cooler than the LCD.
Well, this is a super zoom. Is the zoom as super?
Super zoom.
Super zoom.
Yeah.
Super zoom. Is it as super zoom? Super, as they say?
Well, there's no optical. There is an optical zoom with 35 times, which is pretty great. But things get really impressive when we jump to the digital zoom. There's also a digital zoom of 140 times. Look at that.
Yeah. Slow and
So there's
steady.
no zoom. That's boring. Snore.
Boring.
Hey, look at that. Look at that. Wait.
What?
Go. Oh my God! What? That is sitting like 20 feet away, and you can see that's our stage manager, Andy. Oh no, it's not. I'm kidding. Inside jokes are the best ones. I love you, Andy. I'm totally kidding. The digital zoom is better than most. There's hardly any pixelation as you see there. That is an incredible digital zoom.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Well, aside from the zoom, this shoots 12 megapixel images. And how do they look?
The colors were vibrant. They were very accurate. The resolution was excellent. There's a burst shooting mode on this that will fire off a little over 2 seconds per shot, 2 shots per second. We would have liked to have seen it a little faster, but it's not bad. You cannot shoot raw. It's going to compress all of your images. So with all the other features on the camera, it seems like it'd be a natural fit to have this. But low light performance was great. Low light noise levels were great, greatly reduced from the SX30. Overall, the pictures on this camera came out pretty great with very, very little effort.
That's what I like, things that are good with no effort.
Yeah.
That's great. Speaking of...
Yeah. I'm so high maintenance.
Aw, he wears makeup.
Wow, I don't like that you said that.
I was saying it like jubilantly.
Oh, okay, good.
Hooray, I've been looking for one of those.
All right, good. Yay.
A guy that wears makeup. You're learning so much about me today. The SX40.
Am I pretty now? Gracie, like.
So the SX40 also shoots full HD videos, and what did you think?
It was great. It shoots 1080p at 24 frames per second. There was very little motion blur. That's a fountain. It should be noted that the zoom is a bit slower when shooting video, but that's to cut down on the sound of the motor. This does capture stereo sound right from the onboard mic. And I do want to say this video actually looks better in person. We had to down-res it to be able to run it on television, so when you actually see it, it'll be better.
Wow.
Overall video quality excellent, especially from a point and shoot.
Well, you can get the Canon PowerShot SX40 HS on Amazon right now for $388.
Yep, very specific price.
Very specific. If you have $390, you're going to have $2
$2 extra.
What are we rating it?
Well, we're going to give it a 4 out of 5. Grace, the zoom is amazing. It's the fastest PowerShot yet. We like that it has an LCD and a viewfinder. We do wish you could capture raw images, but if you want a point and shoot that has a great zoom, this is definitely the way to go. And I want to say, and I'm sorry, I don't mean to be douchey about this. I wrote a book. Shut up! I wrote a book. It comes out Tuesday. It's called The Nerdist Way. It's like a productivity book for nerds. I seem to get a lot of crap done, so if you go to nerdist.com, there's information about that there. That's my little book that I wrote.
Can we get it on Kindle, Chris Hardwick?
Yes, and you can get it on iBooks and Kindle and Nook and all that stuff. So thank you for letting me plug my thing.
Oh, man, I feel like a power outlet. I just got a big old plug.
Damn! Kapow!
Ow, charge.
Cleared! Why are they still on us right now?
Murder Grace?
Proof that I'm a robot. That's it for today's Gadget Prawn. If you have a gadget you would like to see us rate, email us at gadgetprawn@g4tv.com. Now let's see what that guy's doing over there.
I'm not doing anything until I get a free copy of Chris Hardwick's new book, The Nerdist Way, which is available on store shelves when again was that?
November 1st, Tuesday.
Oh my God, now I guess I'll read a tweet. Bye, Chris. Yeah. Oh. No. Keep it out of frame. It's sexier that way. I'm going to read a tweet now. Pandemonium says, Will, Kev, and Grace wish me luck in my flag football game tonight. We are winless. Oh, that might be the encouragement we need. I'll speak for Grace. We don't back losers. I'm sorry, buddy. We just don't. But I'll tell you what I will do. Oh, Grace?
Get your crap together.
Thank you. She's got a point. So when you're done taking your flags off and prancing around like a sissy girl with your friends, here's $100 to treat the team to a nice dinner and or breakfast at Denny's. How about that? That's what I will do, Pandemonium. In case you're wondering, Denny's is open 24 hours a day. So even if you lose at 2 in the morning, which you will lose your game, you can still have a grand slam. Still ahead, Stephen King's The Dark Tower is finally coming to TV. Sarah Underwood has the details in the feed. Hey, Sarah Underwood. Of course you can have a copy of The Nerdist Way by Chris Hardwick. It's fascinating for everyone. Plus, Adam Sessler tells us if Battlefield 3 lives up to the hype in Game Break. And later, Neil McDonough. He helped Captain America beat the Nazis. So respect him and watch this, because it's about history. Real history that happened. Learn it.
This portion of Attack of the Show is brought to you by Denny's. America's Diner is always open.
Allow us to bribe you for your viewership.
Yay!
I mean, gift you things.
It's an epic giveaway.
Grace, do you remember yesterday when we gave people the chance to win this Gears of War 3 bundle that includes a copy of the game, a Gears of War 3 board game, and oh yeah, a giant replica gold Lancer?
I do now. And the winner is Justin A. from Great Mills, Maryland.
Hey.
You did it! This is a very Maryland-themed show. Well, he's one of the ones that have survived. Today, you can win this signed Darkness 2 Xbox bundle, plus a creepy little statue, a copy of Darkness 2, comic books. Oh, me. Oh, my.
So much. Settle down.
I get excited.
To enter, visit g4tv.com/epic giveaway. Get your entry in between right now and Thursday, October 27th by 3 p.m. Eastern, and we will announce the winner on tomorrow's show.
Hello.
Hi, Kevin.
Hi, Hologram Candace.
I'm telecommuting using advanced hologram technology. Will.i.am and Wolf Blitzer taught me.
Do all of your co-hosts become holograms?
Yeah, of course.
That is awesome.
Right?
I really, really miss y'all, but I know you're doing a great job with the show while I'm gone. As long as you remembered to feed the intern.
Oh, no! No! I'm so sorry, whatever your name was!
Right now, it's time to start the feed.
All the news you need to know. Feed.
It's Wednesday, October 26th, and here are your top stories. Stephen King's Dark Tower has finally found a home. H to the B to the O. HBO. Producer Brian Grazer told MTV News that the TV adaptation of King's multi-volume saga will make its way to the premium network in the near future. While no casting decisions have been made yet, he and Ron Howard have been trying to get the project off the ground for a while. And their grandiose plan also includes a big screen trilogy on top of the TV series. Remember, guys, the Dark Tower books have a huge fan base. Screw this up and it becomes a rioting mob, okay? And if you've always wanted a little more Hitchcock in your Angry Birds experience, GeForce Epictober Film Festival has just the ticket. Here's a peek at The Birds of Anger.
Where did you get these eggs?
And these birds are really angry.
Film and more at g4tv.com/films. I'm Sarah Underwood, and you've just been fed. Now back to Kevin and Grace.
One news story you're leaving out. I think it's newsworthy, the little oopsie that you had with the Bomb Patrol robot that we had on
What oopsie?
yesterday.
I drove it so good, Kevin.
Oh.
No, I did. I was driving.
Define so good.
Mom,
Really?
Dad,
Really?
stop fighting. What are you talking about?
This is what we do in front of the kids. You have to learn someday.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yep, there it is.
See, look.
Yeah,
I didn't know.
well.
I didn't know you guys had video of this before. I just made my previous statement. To be honest.
So are you parallel parking in the doorway? What's happening here? Okay. Yep.
You know, those things—they're just not made very well. They're a bad design.
Really? Really? Because I think they save a lot of lives and they're capable hands. But
not my fault.
Maybe a lady driver issue.
Maybe they should know.
Might be a lady driver issue.
We can't do it. We can't drive. No, Grace. No, Grace. No.
I'll be the first to
It was the men who made the design. Yes.
What?
I was wrong.
Screw the man.
Woo!
You are so fickle. If there's a protest, you're there.
I'm gonna. Any chance I can burn my bra, I'm there.
Done. Someone give me a lighter right now. Hey, burning bras is one thing, but have you ever wanted to customize your own car engine by any chance?
Yes, to make it fly. Is this package about flying cars?
No, it's not.
I just broke about every speed law in the book trying to get here to Michigan. Why? Because today Chevy opens its doors to show us how that Detroit muscle is made. The The cornerstone of any decent muscle car starts under the hood. Here at Chevy's Performance Build Center, these magical small block Chevy engines come together.
For the right amount of money, you can actually experience real engine fabrication. It all starts with you choosing a motor.
You start with a bare block, you put the cam in, you put the crank in, you got to put those in before you put the pistons in. You have to have the pistons in before you put the heads on. Same sequence of operations as anybody else does.
You're supervised by a GM builder who will help navigate you through the hand building process so it's ready to be dropped into your ride.
We have not run into anybody who could not do the build. The participants are expected to build their engine. Torque and torque monitoring is our #1 process control. We control it by the use of barcodes and our Atlas Copcode devices. And then they come over here and they scan what the next thing is they need to bolt down. That scan tells this gun what torque to turn to and how many torques at that value are you going to experience.
I got this. Oh.
Hand building the engine is a long and tedious procedure, taking anywhere from 12 to 18 hours. But the best part is stuffing the piston rods.
The more interesting things the builders get to do is stuff pistons. It's kind of putting the heart of the engine in. For all the new technology we have in the industry, stuffing pistons is still a very manual operation.
Piston doohickey thing. My gosh, I hope I'm not screwing up someone's car. All right. Why isn't this fitting? Oh! Yes! So then wait, do I take this off? I broke someone's really expensive engine.
Once you've finished your build, hopefully it looks something like this.
Well, thanks to Chevy for decades of adrenaline rushes and high-octane horsepower. I'm going to take this as a little parting gift. You can just send the build to G4.
Thanks, Allison. Time now to lock and load for Battlefield 3. Hey, look, everybody, the most hated man on the internet yet again, Adam Sessler.
Hi!
Get your pitchforks, because Adam didn't like something as much as you did.
That's amazing. It's like the internet turns into Kathy Bates from Misery, and I'm just a poor, less-haired James Caan.
Well, don't adjust their penguin. The game deserves a 5 out of 5, does it not, Uncharted?
Yes, with the angry mob outside, yes.
It looks like they're going to breach the studio. Well, I'm sorry you're getting flack for it, but I appreciate that you at least give your honest opinion.
Well, thank you very much.
Good sir.
Thank you very much.
Let's get into Battlefield 3, which is also a game that death threats have already arrived on.
Yes, I have been threatened on this one.
Review copies came in late, presumably because they were scrambling to fix the game before gamers got it.
I don't know much at all. So whether or not this is EA or potentially Microsoft's approval process for anything that's downloaded is pretty strict, and
Right.
a lot of patches we've seen with other games don't come until that day one. Obviously, this game is being reviewed as we speak, and it should be up on the site and on XPlay quite soon.
Okay, well, from what's been played, I know it hasn't been reviewed completely yet, but I've played a sizable chunk of the single player, so much to where I think I've almost beat the single player.
If
it was only a
if
few
you put
hours.
it in like 4 hours, you're getting pretty close.
Yeah, and this was a sightseeing few hours, like looking for collectible things that really weren't there.
I mean, I think the best way to talk about the single player is it's gorgeous. The game is gorgeous.
Sure.
If you put those high def textures on your Xbox 360, I was playing it on the PC, and it's a kind of a brand new PC. Put everything on Ultra. It's an eyeful.
Very nice tech demo,
but it doesn't. It's really lifeless.
And what about, like, well, speaking of lifeless, the jet levels especially, it was like, man, these are pretty to look at, but really fun once you get your hands on it. It's like the Kardashian of game levels.
You're a gunner, so you're not controlling the plane, and it's not like you're even trying to test your reaction times.
Right.
I know they're going for realism, but it really was at the expense of anything like close to visceral. But I would even say that about the shooting levels as well.
Yeah.
They're oddly lifeless, and it actually made me reappreciate how Modern Warfare or other Call of Duty games, they may not be great in how they come together, but there's a real sense of visceral action and thrill in them.
But I think the real reason that anybody would play this game is the online multiplayer. I've always loved the Battlefield style of online play better because it requires you to work as a team.
Yeah.
You know, you really have to play a role and support your friends to do well and have a good time.
It's anarchic enough that silly things can happen, but when things do work, you feel like I did that with my buddies, and it feels really good.
So does it still feel good in this game?
Yeah, it feels absolutely great. I wouldn't say it's a huge distinction from what I can tell from Bad Company 2. One of the things I've even noticed is that choke points on the maps, which could have been some problems with some of the maps in Bad Company 2, there seems to be good attention to keep that from happening in this. And
for those who don't know, choke point is basically, it's one of those spots in a map where if the other team has control of it, good luck. You're just respawn fodder, and they're just going to destroy you, and you will not have any fun, and 12-year-olds will be laughing at you and your communicator.
Yeah, and that when you add in the destructibility, which I don't think is, it doesn't change the gameplay that much, but it gives a better sense of the chaos. Actually, the chaos that was absolutely missing from the single player.
Ah, yes. So when does X-Play's review come out so you can get yelled at in more detail?
Well, you can see it on X-Play next week. It'll be next Tuesday, but it should be on G4TV.com probably within the next 24 or 48 hours. I'm not doing this review,
nope.
So I can't tell you when.
Send all complaints to adam.sessler at... Sorry.
at kevinsaddress.com.
Exactly. Before you leave, winter is coming, all right? So break out the sweaters and
a scarf.
What is this video Game of Thrones thing that I'm hearing all about?
Yes, this is, I think this is why I'm not going to get any new pants for X-Play anymore. This is our entire budget. It's this really, really cool Game of Thrones
I like
parody.
that your pants budget for X-Play was like triple figures.
No, it's just 30% of the budget.
Okay.
Sessler
needs his pleats, everybody. So when is that happening? October 31st?
October 31st is how we celebrate Halloween.
That's awesome.
By pretending to be awesome.
I'll watch it. Always a pleasure, sir. Good luck with the interwebs. Fight the good fight. Adam Sessler, everybody.
Don't hurt me.
Battlefield 3 is in stores right now, but stay tuned. Neil McDonough from Captain America will be here live. What, were you presenting that?
Well, that's how I feel safer.
Cover the Knicks, Jen.
The feed is brought to you by Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. Visit geico.com for a free rate quote.
Fail. You're dead. Major fail. Fail. Good. Fail. You lose.
Was that us, the teddy bears? Is that us, maybe?
We don't reveal the source of the teddy bears, but spoiler, Neil McDonough's a furry.
That's right.
But before we get into trapdoors and Comic-Con, watch a clip from Captain America.
Not exactly a Buick.
That one, Zundong.
I didn't know you spoke German.
3 semesters at Howard. Switched to French. Girl's much cuter.
Didn't ask for the resume.
Please welcome my very furry friend, Neil McDonough.
I had no fun doing that. No fun whatsoever. That was awesome.
Wearing the furry costume or
dressing up as a teddy
What
bear.
would be your spirit animal if you were to, I don't know, be a furry outside of this interview?
I would like to see that teddy bear with the dumb mustache on.
Yes,
Can we get that? You see what I'm saying?
That mustache is epic.
Yeah, that was badass.
Does it have its own IMDb?
Well, it's the ultimate form of contraception in my family. It was literally we had 3 kids and we wanted to go for number 4, and I grew that bad boy for about 6 months, and my wife was like, no, don't even come near me. Seriously. Reve was like, I'm not touching that thing. So as soon as filming was done, I went out. I literally, before I even got in the house, my son and my daughter, they shaved it off for me. I walked into the house the next morning. We were pregnant.
Hey! Congratulations.
That's how we roll in the McDonough house.
Your mustache is more effective than Yaz. That's impressive. That is impressive. Did you get to? I mean, so you grew this thing out for what was the regimen for this? Was there minerals, ointments?
Yeah,
It was
oatmeal
scrub.
That thing just grew like a bad boy. It was. I never knew. I never had a mustache before, and that thing just grew out so fast. And it was. They kept trimming it. Like 3 weeks, it was about as thick as.
But you didn't even know that your body could produce that.
I had no idea. I had
what
it
an
in
incredible
me.
journey.
The testosterone that it took was incredible. I shot up some HGH for a while. You know, I got big and all muscled up. But no, it was great. I mean, to do Captain America. America, I got to put on a bunch of weight and gain from lots of muscle and put on the mustache and I had the greatest time doing it.
And did you get to, obviously you couldn't keep the stash because you wanted kids,
Stash
but
had to go.
Did you get to keep anything from the set?
I did get to keep the hat. I got to keep the bowler hat, which was awesome.
And conveniently located just outside of frame.
And there she is. Now, I would like to put it on my head, but just to show you how large my skull is, I want to put it on your head. Watch this.
In other words, let's show what a tiny, frail man I am. Let's show what a dainty, pea-sized face I have.
I didn't mean it that way. I did not mean it that way.
It's just going to be an Adam's apple peeking out from the logo. Watch this.
And it's gone. See? Am I right? Am I right? I mean, that's perfect. That's absolutely perfect.
Honestly.
That's right. Where'd you go? Kevin, where'd you go?
I would bottom out if I didn't have a giant nose. That's awesome. So, did you get to keep anything?
We're doing the whole interview like this for the rest of the time. I don't even want to see your face.
Did you get to keep anything from, like, Minority Report? Do you have any precogs living in your basement?
Yeah, that's right. Just a couple. It's all right.
Women in milky liquid.
I try to keep at least one thing from every film that I do.
Where is it? Do you have like a mini museum at home? Is this on a mantle?
No, it's all pretty much in storage. This is the only one. This is my pool table room, and my kids, they'll just run around the house wearing the dum-dum hat all the time and have a great time.
And how old are the kids?
5, and my son Morgan's almost 6, Catherine's 4, London's almost 2, and Clover was born 10 weeks ago today.
That is a quick window.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Congratulations.
It's pretty good.
Am I pregnant?
That's right. There's actually a joke when you walk by the McDonough house, you might actually get pregnant.
Beware of dogs.
It's a big Irish thing.
Beware of McDonough.
That's right. Dun, dun, dun. Beware of McDonough. You're going to get the bill. That's awesome.
Ridiculous. This is like a Team Fortress 2 unlockable.
That is awesome.
Am I intimidating now, world?
That's right.
That's so good.
That is pretty awesome.
So, Captain America's sequel?
Oh, yeah.
Confirmed, and you're rocking it? You're in it? You're shooting things?
I'm not supposed to say too much about it, but yeah.
That's a yes.
I look forward to jumping back into Cap 2 and growing that mustache again, and I think we're done with 4 kids anyway, so it'll be just fun.
But we know that
maybe 5.
We know that Dum Dum has a little bit of the serum in him.
That's
so
right.
Is 2 going to be present day? Will it be present day flashbacks?
They probably want to go both. Without saying, I can't really say too much, but
every time you say that, that's a yes.
That's
so
right, exactly.
We speak this language.
I look forward to doing Cap 2. I certainly look forward to doing Nick Fury with Sam Jackson. That would just be that'd be so much fun. And he's very excited about doing it, so hopefully we'll get that baby cooking real soon, too.
I appreciate it. And if there's any way they can make a teeny tiny prop hat for me,
I'm going to get you one.
Appreciate it.
I am going to get you one.
I've never felt more dainty.
That's right.
Absolute pleasure to meet you in chat.
Thanks very much.
Look forward to seeing you too. Neil McDonough, everybody, Captain America. The First Avenger is available on DVD and Blu-ray now. Up next, Weston Scott gets chased by zombies. It's scary. Thanks, man. That was awesome. Candace dances naked for me.
Epictober continues next on Attack of the Show. Weird Al Yankovic will be here live with his new Blu-ray. Then Bustus and Power Girl team up again to save us from a sexy disaster. And it's a horrifying special Halloween edition of DV Doomsday. Chris Gore will rate the most disturbing films of all time on a horror rapid fire. Epictober continues on AOTS next.
Run, Weston, run!
Zombies!
When the zombie apocalypse happens, are you going to be ready? In the name of all things zombie, I've come today dressed as my favorite, Rob Zombie, to run in Baltimore, Maryland's Run for Your Life. Run for Your Life is an adventure 5K race that puts the runner through a barrage of challenging obstacles while trying to escape the pursuing zombies that will eat your brains. Derek, break down how this run works, because it's not like a normal 5K where you could just run.
Well, we had to figure out how could we get around the idea of having zombies on the course, but then they're actually not maiming or eating people's brains. So we came up with this flag football system, very basic. Every runner's going to have a flag belt, 3 flags, and the zombies' goal is to pull that flag.
So this guy right here was just subjected to another one of Kevin Pereira's jokes. Hopefully it'll be over soon for him. Here's one of my strategies. I'm gonna put all my life flags right towards my junk. That way, I'm sure there's going to be some male zombies that are going to be a little apprehensive going after that meat. I got a bunch of people behind me ready to face the undead in this 5K. Let's go, let's get them.
In this post-apocalyptic world, you're left with your wits and your legs to get you through. With no map telling you where the finish line is, it's every man for himself.
One of the most important things on a zombie run, you gotta be able to run. Luckily, I can. Hat for you, hat for you. Obviously, it's essential when you're dealing with the undead, you gotta be able to run. But you gotta be able to negotiate obstacles as well. Climbing will get you out of a lot of Hey, undead. So, another rule. When you can't outrun them, can't outjump them, time to blend in. I'm one of you guys. The home stretch is within sight. The toughest thing standing between me and the finish line is this cesspool of undead liquefied waste. All right, that's it. We're done. Today's race knocked me off, but I kept the hat on. All right, so that's it. I finished the race. I got one flag left. That means I'm not dead. Suck it, zombies.
That was frightful. Filled me with fear.
Wow.
I want to thank some people today, and I want to do this one sincerely. Neil McDonough, first and foremost.
What a man!
A looker and a talker.
Yeah, and
double threat.
Fertile.
Yes, he is. There's the triple. Chris Hardwick, also very fertile. Weston Scott, he was on our show.
Yeah.
Sarah Underwood gave you the feed. Adam Sessler brought his own brand of excellence.
Yeah,